Good morning, everyone. This is Joe Henches with Beyond the Chart, your source for exceptional video analysis of stocks, ETFs, and indices. Welcome back. Today is Friday, the last day of July 31st. We're going to take a quick look at Gilead Sciences here. And what I've got in front of me is the weekly chart. And you can see this goes from 1992 all the way up to present. So what is that, 23 years worth of data here. And this looks like it's in a pretty solid uptrending channel. And from an Elliott wave perspective, just a quick look, at the wave, to me, this is what jumps out at me. This looks like a wave one, then this looks like a choppy wave two, so it kind of pulling back. Then this looks like a very strong wave three. This looks like a flatter corrective type wave four. It could have ended here or it could have ended here. And then we've got this fifth wave that we're up in. And I think we may be topping up here. Okay, now we haven't really broken down hard on a weekly chart, but this is just my initial, when I look at this visually, that's what jumps out at me. All right, so let's take a look at the daily chart and let's see what's going on here as we get a little closer in. Okay, so let me zoom back out. And I'll show you what I'm doing. All right, this trend line, the red line, is a trend line from back here in November 2011. So clearly this uptrend from over the last, 3.5 years has been broken. It broke it here, pulled back up, has gone sideways, pulled back up to it. So it, at the minimum, we're working our way sideways, I believe, because the upward momentum has been broken. Clearly this has been the signal. So that upward momentum has been broken. We're kind of moving sideways, although we did push higher into June a little bit. But then the other thing that I saw as I looked at this, and let's zoom back in now, so you can see this, the red line, and this was interesting in terms of this look, this three-wave look here. And it actually looks like we've replicated it here, another three-wave look here. And when you connect the lows here, there's a fairly solid trend line. It came right to it right here. And all you got to do is just draw a trend line here. And then when you draw a trend line across the top here, it looks like we have the makings of an ending diagonal of some kind. And it's not a rising wedge, but it's what I'd call an ending diagonal. It could be the fifth wave. So I'm a little cautious here that we, given that we've broken the trend line, this 3.5 year trend line, and now we've pushed sideways, are we in some kind of ending diagonal? I would watch if we get a break of this trend line here, which is from December. So it's about a 7 month, 8 months, almost 8 month trend line. We could start to get a pretty significant breakdown in Gilead. So that's what I'd be watching for. This break in here. But right now on a weekly chart, it's still looking pretty solid. But again, it's going to start on a daily chart, first, and then it rolls to the weekly chart, to the monthly chart, in that kind of sequence. So, all right, that's my take on Gilead. We'll be watching to see, does it push back up through here or head down lower? And I would put my odds on watching this low end right down in here. So, all right, that's it for today. Everyone have a great Friday, and we'll talk to you this weekend for the weekend update.